my studying process. Good morning. I have 2 finals today, which is really scary. The first one is at 10. It's currently 8:53. Normally I'm supposed to have my English class right now, but I didn't go. Skipping class to study is girl math, I guess. My final at 10 is for my moral knowledge class, which is like my philosophy class basically. And after that, the one that I'm even more worried for is at 2:30. It's for my history of science class. And that class, I'm just lost. I'm so lost in that class. That class is one of the most lost I've ever been in a class ever in my life. I woke up earlier today, didn't go to my English class just so I could study for my philosophy final. For my philosophy final. I have one final tomorrow for my sex and gender religion elective class. I'm not too worried about that one. Friday, we may or may not have school, so I may or may not have my French final. I love living in Quebec. If I don't have class on Friday, I'll have my I sound like the blonde influencer. I will most likely have my French final next Friday, so it'll give me an extra week to like study. My modern history final is either going to be next Thursday if there's no strike, or the Thursday after if there is a strike. So I'll have a lot of time to study hopefully, which is good because that is probably the most material dense one. I'm a bit scared for my life for like all my finals right now, to be honest, because this semester counts like a lot because I'm trying to apply to university, so we'll see how that goes. We're back! Say it. Milla has no friends. Milla has no friends. Yay! Cheers! Cheers! I seem like so mean. I said that in the last video. She is mean, y'all. Best friend. Trust me. So we are trip planning. We are. What are you doing? I love Fitzgerald. I love Fitzgerald. Learning a song. Whatever this is. Whatever this is. finals are done. All the exams that I was talking about in my last little chat, they went really well, I think. Maybe I'm delusional, but I left that classroom feeling so confident. Actually, knock on wood. I'm so scared. Man, I sound sick. And now all I have left is my French final, which won't be today, but will be next Friday. And my modern history final, which will be not next week, but the week after, either Tuesday or Thursday. And I also thought maybe I would walk you guys through my studying process. Maybe it'll be helpful if sometimes like you lack direction in studying. I mean, like I'm not like an Ivy League student or anything. I think that the study process that I've discovered in CEGEP or in college is pretty helpful to me. And maybe you can leave in the comments any suggestions of your own if you got into this part of the video. The first thing I do always is read over my notes that I've taken in class. I take notes on my computer just because my hand would cramp up from writing that many notes by hand. Even though I know that writing by hand tends to be more helpful in consolidating memory or whatever, I like to get absolutely everything that I can down on my computer, so that's why typing is more helpful for me. So I'll just read over my notes. I won't take any notes on my notes at this point. I'll just read them over, get a good overview of what we're learning in the class. So then I will make a Quizlet out of the notes and PowerPoints. And this part is probably like the most fun part, I guess. I mean, not that it's fun, but it's the best that I can get. Side note, if anyone wants to get me a Quizlet Plus subscription, that would be much appreciated. I find that writing out the Quizlet is actually so much more helpful. Maybe this is obvious, but by creating questions and answers, true and false, multiple choice based on your notes, you're actually typing it out and it helps you understand cause and effect relationships so much more. So I like the actual making of the Quizlet as a study process, and then obviously I'll study from the Quizlet. I'll use the flashcard setting, the learn setting, and the test setting until I run out of my free trial. Thanks a lot, Quizlet. Then after that, at this point, if I really want to know the material, that is when I'll start writing by hand. So I'll take from my notes or from the PowerPoints and I'll just write everything down. If it's from the PowerPoints, the information is usually condensed, so I just write word for word from the PowerPoints. And if it's from my notes, then I will condense it myself because that would be way too much to write. Once this is done, once I've read over my notes, done my Quizlet, and I've written all the notes by hand, like I said, that part is only if I'm serious, then, okay, maybe controversial, but then I'll watch crash course videos on the topic just because it's more fun. I mean, I love crash course. I'm a big fan, okay? And I think it can be a more entertaining way of learning information. I like to do this also right before bed. I know it's not good to like look at your screen before bed, but better to watch crash course on my exam topic than scroll on TikTok. When you input information into your brain before bed, apparently that also helps with memory consolidation. I just think it's fun. Not all of the information presented in the video is relevant to me, and they don't talk about all the information that is relevant to me in the videos, but it's a good way of getting the key topics and understanding maybe broader historical context behind whatever you're learning about. In general, it's fun. It's basically fake studying, but I can still trick myself into thinking I'm studying, and it's more motivating for me to continue studying afterwards. One last thing, if your test also has an essay question component, if your teacher gives you the essay question in advance, like in my first semester, my medieval civilizations teacher literally would tell us the essay question and we would do it together as a class, which is crazy. So now if your teacher gives you the essay question in advance, just write out the entire essay, read it over and over, try to memorize it as much as possible when you have all your material available to you at home. And then when you're actually writing the essay question, you won't be so lost. If they don't give you the essay question in advance, just try to listen to what they tend to repeat a lot in class, something that, like I said, has a lot of cause and effect relationships and is a major portion of the material. That's probably going to be what the essay question is about, and I feel like they'll probably hint it to you a lot, even if they don't say the question word for word. That's actually it. Bye!